Hello and welcome to my F1 2019 career mode, here today at France. Now we are doing a 100% race once again, just because I like these circuits, and the few after these I also like, so we might do a couple throughout this season. But after a strong start to the season, we lead the Drivers' Championship by 43 points, which is actually quite a big gap considering where we were when we started. Ferrari lead the Constructors by 21 points to Mercedes, with Red Bull not very far behind. So this is looking like it could very much be a three-way fight for the Constructors' Championship. I'm guessing some people will start challenging me for the Drivers' Championship as well. But we've had quite a few podiums. I've recently changed the power unit components because the engine was a little worse for wear. We are 5th best apparently, because a few cars have had upgrades since the last race. We of course do have upgrades on the way, but they're all coming in for Austria so far. Let's take a look, can we afford any more? That's 760, that's 760, that's 1200, so we can't actually afford to do any upgrades right now. But we're looking good either way. Let's take a look at the weather forecast, because it's bound to be bad. It's a full wet qualifying session, maybe drying up towards the end. And the same for the race, full wet at the start, then 2 inters maybe, and back down to dry. So this might be a tricky race, especially with it being a 100% race. I'm kind of worried, to be honest. I do like racing in the wet, and I do like this track, but yeah, I've not driven this track in the wet ever, I don't think, apart from the practice sessions. We had one practice session where it was wet, which was practice 1.
Welcome to qualifying for this weekend's French Grand Prix. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position gets underway.
That is very wet.
With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
The trouble is, Crofty, they need to be thinking about the race tomorrow. You don't want to go jacking up the ride heights and piling on a few points of extra downforce that you're not going to want in the Grand Prix itself. The Parc Fermé regulations mean that you have to make that choice. The best thing the drivers can do is adapt with the tools they have available in the cockpit. Moving the brake bias forward will help stop the rear end slipping out under braking, and opening up the differential can really help tame the oversteer on corner exit.
Yes, it can.
The
I've
drivers
done
that
them
can
things
make best
already.
use of these techniques will have the best chance for success here today.
So, I had actually already adjusted the setup for the race, but I'm gonna actually, I might add a little bit more front downforce, because 3.7 might not be brilliant. Might go 4.7 just to get a little bit more downforce. I'll keep it on 6 laps worth of fuel. May as well go out and do a flying lap straight away. Gonna hopefully have enough fuel to do 2 runs. Now, an issue I've been having is actually the ERS deployment. We've been running out of ERS quite early on. Running about here, we run out of ERS. Whoa. Should be a bit more used to the wet weather than normal, because of course we've had the wet practice sessions. This track can actually be very tricky in the wet. gonna actually turn the ERS down a little bit to make sure that we get a bit more deployment over the lap. Stay off that curb. Try and get the power down as early as we can. I don't actually have many wet weather tyres left either.
You're in the top 10 now.
Okay, that was the fastest lap, which I'm a little bit surprised by, if I'm honest. Didn't feel like it was going to be very fast. Oh, it wasn't very fast. Inters are already quicker though. I think that might just be...
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
Definitely saying take a set of inters. So if we go out right to the very end, 2.1 seconds, 143 for a lap. Right about there. Flying up. We should hopefully be through. I'm gonna actually back off a little bit. There's a lot of traffic behind me, and I want as much clean air as possible. Slot in ahead of Rackard. This is the first intermediate running I've done. Oh, we've jumped the corner. That's fair enough to give the warning for that. Qualifying. Sorry if I'm not talking much, I am concentrating here.
You're doing well out there.
I think we should be through. Yes we are, we got P3. Vettel actually fastest at the moment. Kimi Raikkonen in the Toro Rosso second. No one too surprisingly out, which is good for us. Well, actually, it isn't as good as it could be for us. It'd be better if like Hamilton or something was out. Setup wise, I'm running basically a very, very aggressive wet setup, because it said it's going to be wet for 90% of the race.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
So, what's it look like? Okay, it looks like light rain for pretty much the entire session. I'll let some people get some times on the board. We may as well go to about there. Make sure we got enough fuel to do 2 laps. Should have enough time as well. Ah, it's dry. God damn it. Please tell me we've got enough time.
Lap times are dropping.
Oh,
Looks
crap.
like track conditions are starting to improve. All
We're
set.
not gonna have enough time.
Everyone clear. Car to track.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Come on, let me out. We're gonna struggle for time here, folks. We might just have enough time if we can get out of this pit lane quick enough. Oh, turn. It still said that it were raining. That's why I didn't. That's why I bolted on a set of inters and not a set of softs. I'm basically going to have to keep it completely as fast as I can. Just to hopefully make the flag. We are not going to make the flag, folks. Oh, I can't even get off the curb. Abusing all the track limits, so I'm trying to make the light. Oh, I think we just made it. We did. We just made the light. Try and make it worth it.
Two minutes remaining in the session. We need a good lap here. We're out of qualifying.
Oh, I think we just made it. Yes, we did. Oof, that was so close. He was so close to being out there. Vettel made it through, thank God. Yeah, so pretty much all the big hitters made it through. Whew. So this is definitely going to be a battle for pole. Vettel a little bit off the pace, maybe he set his lap a little too early. But it looks like there's going to be 3 teams here fighting for the pole. Maybe even 4 teams with the McLarens. The rain stopped a little earlier than I was anticipating, to be fair. So let's get out there for one run. Then we've got another set of tyres. I need to take all the fuel off for the next run though, I forgot about that. What? How did I exceed track limits there? Hopefully we should be in the fight for pole. Six tenths up on Norris. We're only a little bit quicker than Weber, 2 tenths I think that was. So it's not a stunning lap. Take the fuel off. 6 tenths,
Our
wow.
best lap so far is a 1:28.9.
So Hamilton and Verstappen are really on it. Less than a tenth between them. Yeah, 1,000th off Vettel in the final sector, but we're a long way off the rest of them. We're 6 tenths off the Red Bull in the final sector.
We're top of the speed trap, 213.5 miles per hour.
But we are fastest in sector 2. Can I adjust it a little? Yeah, I can turn the front wing down by 1 again. Fast forward right to the very end. Right, I think we'll be the last across the line. We've got everything in the right setting. Right, let's do this. I might not talk very much for this lap. Oh, that's wide. Cost us time. Purple in sector 1. 3.5 tenths up so far. Purple in sector 2 as well. Oh no, we're not actually purple in sector 2. Just about 5.5 tenths up. That's not pole position though.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
P2. Behind Verstappen, I think.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Lewis, and
31 thousandths.
With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid line up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So wow, the top 3 did less than a tenth in it. Excuse me. And it's 3 different cars as well. So that just shows how close it is between all of us, all of our
Amazing
cars.
performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
Are you happy with where you'll be on the grid tomorrow?
Definitely. Yeah, I'll compliment the aero package. Alone, nice to see you again, bud. Cheers for tuning in.
How does a car perform in these conditions? Is it an advantage or a disadvantage?
Gotta say it's an advantage, surely. I'm gonna go with that one.
Appreciate your time.
And you, thanks Alon. Yeah, I'm gonna do this 100% distance race and take a little break, and then I should be doing some Gran Turismo Sport streaming. Not sure actually what I'm gonna do. I might do another race day one. Depends on what sort of lobbies there are out there. Maybe if there's a few cruise lobbies where people are behaving and stuff like that, maybe I'll join one of them. We're actually beating Hamilton in the rivalry this time.
Well done. Very solid results. You're looking good for the race.
There you go though. The first 2/3 of the race is going to be wet apparently. We should be able to afford an upgrade here. Fuel consumption, what's that one? That was 1420. Wow, okay. We have the best chassis on the grid. We will have pretty much the best aero on the grid, so we got to work on the engine. I'm gonna actually save though, and try and get that upgrade after the race. Because I think if we look at contracts, yeah, we've already done that. So we'll have an extra 600, so we will be able to get that upgrade after the race. So I'm definitely just going to try and save for that one. Because that is an ultimate upgrade as well, don't forget.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard, current home of the French Grand Prix, an event dating all the way back to 1906. It's been held at many
There we
venues
go,
over
that
the
is
years,
absolutely
with
throwing it down.
Dijon and Manicourt, the feature of many a highlights reel. And let's hope we see more of
The
those
marshal
in
up
the
there,
race
I've never
today.
seen that before.
We have 15 corners here at the Circuit Paul Ricard, 6 to the left and 9 to the right. The rain is coming down and making for a slippery racing surface, but luckily there is plenty of runoff available, and hopefully we'll be able to avoid bringing out a safety car during today's Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for
We
today's
start
event.
on the right-hand
Let's
side
talk
of the grid,
about Lewis.
okay.
That was a great win
Let's
in the
talk about
last
us.
race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
That it? That all we get?
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and Lewis completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Devon Butler, and Norris, Sainz, Vettel, Giovinazzi, and Lucas Faber, Gasly, Raikkonen, George Russell,
This
and
could
Fiat,
very well
Hulkenberg,
be a three-way
Ricciardo,
fight for the win,
Romain
maybe
Grosjean,
even more,
and
because the
Lance
other
Stroll,
cars definitely had the
Magnussen,
pace in the wet as well.
Sergio Perez completes our grid, and with lights out, just moments away.
Great starting position for us. Let's see if we can improve on that in the race.
2 laps of extra fuel. I'm probably going to leave it at that because yeah, we should be able to fuel save a little bit in the rain. I'm going to actually drop it to 1 lap of extra fuel because I think we will be able to fuel save. Let's get this underway. Hamilton got a much cleaner start than we did. Oh, I can't see anything. I've already knocked the front wing, god damn it. Oh, I can't see a thing. Oh, sorry Bottas, I'm squeezing you off a little there. Right, let's not let them two get away. Whoa, I'm sliding all over the place. Oh, massive lockup, I cannot make that turn. I'll have to let Hamilton back through.
That move was illegal. Return
But I
to
could
position.
not make that turn. Oh my god, the car is just plain understeering. I need to try and focus here because I want to catch them. Oh, I can't turn at all, I'm just locking the brakes. Look at that, that's just plain understeer. This is some of the wettest weather I've ever seen on this game. Oh my god, I really can't stop. I'm trying to take the different lines here, trying to take the wet line. Right, let's focus. We should be able to hopefully catch him.
Heavy rain will pass in 5 minutes and will be replaced by light rain conditions.
Whoa. Come on, that's not corner cutting, that's running wide. I will use the flashback facts, I don't want to end up getting a penalty because of a mistake. But yeah, Jeff's saying it's going to go to light rain in 5 minutes time. It's wet weather, not looking like it's going to last that long. Carry a lot more speed than Hamilton through there. Now that I'm settling into a groove.
The circuit's definitely looking better than it was a few minutes ago. If we just move a bit more of that standing water, we might be able to get onto the intermediates.
Jeff thinks it's nearly time for inters already. Fastest lap by us already.
It's dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Look at that, we're around Hamilton. I will take a look at that. That was actually quite an easy move, really. I thought Hamilton would have put up more of a fight. He just took far too tight of a line, really. Weather conditions.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Oh.
We're expecting the rain to get better in around 5 minutes. Light rain in 5 minutes time. Full wets seem like the best tyre for now.
I don't know if you guys saw that, I had a massive snap of oversteer there on the brakes. A bit wide. Looks like my wet setup is really coming into its own now. Caught Verstappen by 9/10 in that lap. We're catching Verstappen pretty quickly actually. Granted, I am pushing quite hard. I don't know if you guys can see the very small corrections I'm doing, but I'm trying to keep the car in line.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
We are catching Verstappen. Took the ball out there.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
We're doing very well here, I think. Taking the wet lines. Pretty much on Verstappen now. Sorry for the lack of commentary, I am concentrating quite hard to try and catch him. Definitely switching that to inters for the next stop.
We're leading our teammate by 14.4 seconds. You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Might be able to have a go at Verstappen here. Not quite. See if we can get a cut back. More traction on the wet line.
Past here, use overtake. Use overtake.
Nice. Look at that cutback. Just had more traction on the wet line, and then I've got the fuel and the ERS to burn, so we managed to pull in front. Where is Vettel? Vettel is all the way back there. Oh, I got a big wheel spin there. Oh, and again. Oh, crap. What? How is that a penalty? I lost a position and lost a lot of time. We're in the lead of the Grand Prix now. We're doing very well here, folks. Look at the traction we got there. Ooh, a big slide there. I hope it caught that on the actual stream.
I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
Oh, Vettel's come in.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
What tyre are these people going on to? Because a lot of them have just come in. Let's watch Butler, see what tyre he goes on to. Inters. Vettel is going on Inters. Okay. I guess we'll see soon. Yeah, I think it is time for Inters.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase
Whoa,
ERS
yeah,
deployment
it's
to
definitely
underpace.
time for
Check your
Inters.
MFD for a new strategy option.
I was literally just about to do it, yeah. Because now the wet tyres are not shifting enough water to keep the temperature.
buzzer coming in for Inters. It's touch and go, but could be worth the risk. We'll be ready if you want a box.
So where do I go? New pit lane. Oh, Verstappen hit me. What? That's not my fault. Verstappen just hit me into the pit lane and sped me in. Look at this. How is that my fault? That's not fair. He's lost it. Are you serious? He hit me again. What? What is going on? Why am I getting penalties? Are you serious, Verstappen? What are you doing? I can't even do it. He keeps hitting me. Right, we didn't speed in. Verstappen lost his front wing. That's his fault. Verstappen kept hitting me into the pit lane alone. Look. Verstappen's lost a bit of his front wing, but I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. We were just slowing down for the pit limiter.
Exit now. You'll be racing as you leave the pits. Complete.
Well,
go now.
Bottas is, no, Hamilton, sorry, has had to stay out another lap because Mercedes not wanting to double stack.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Oh. $15 seconds Hamilton. Let's see how much we catch him on this outlap. Because it is definitely Inter's weather. I think Vettel's just overtaken someone. Got overtaken. No, here he is, he's pulling on the McLaren. Goes to the outside, can he stick it? Looks like he might be able to do that.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Bottas has got very close to this battle now.
The gap behind us is 1.8 seconds.
Vettel with the fastest lap. I don't think he'll have the fastest lap for very long.
Left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up.
Okay, 10 minutes and then it's going to dry, says Jeff. understeer. Fastest lap for us there, 46.5. Cheers, Alon. Alon says nice. I think Bottas will have a go at Verstappen here. Not quite close enough yet. With our wet setup, we can take advantage of this really. We can start putting a bit of a gap on the cars. But they will be faster in the dry, if the dry comes. But of course it's a wet setup.
Okay, you're
Another
in the top
fastest
10.
lap, 46.3. Pulling about a second on Verstappen every lap.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Touched him at curb there.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now.
The Jeff's already thinking about softs, well, slick tyres.
Gap to teammate behind is 10.8 seconds.
I'm just trying to increase the gap now to the cars behind. Nice. We can really control this race now. Got a 7.5 second gap to Verstappen. Hopefully we can keep building that gap. Purple, purple in the first 2 sectors.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Pulled 2 seconds on Verstappen that lap. I know Verstappen has damage from hitting us in the pit lane. But Vettel's not far behind. So Verstappen is holding up Bottas because Bottas can't get past. Hamilton doesn't have damage and neither does Vettel, but Vettel is catching. So hopefully Vettel can make some ground.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Really making ground here. What? How is that a penalty? Has Vettel got past anyone yet? Not quite, but he's looking closer to Hamilton. I think Vettel might have got past Hamilton though. No, he hasn't, but these guys are all getting much closer because of Verstappen's damage. Look at how close these guys are getting now. Vettel might be able to do something on the straight. Doesn't look like it. There's a purple sector 3.
We're leading our teammate by 14.9 seconds.
This car is so good in the wet. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at what's going on behind. They're all very close, but they're so evenly matched in a straight line that no one can really do anything. Although Bottas looks very close to Verstappen here, he might be able to do something. He pulled a 15-second gap to Verstappen.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment. We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
I know, idea.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
We definitely don't want to switch to slicks already, yeah. It has now stopped raining completely though. Verstappen and Bottas are fighting. Bottas going around the outside. Verstappen though keeping it neat and tidy. Looks like the Honda might have the straight line speed advantage. Look at that, a McLaren is now joining in that battle because Verstappen's holding everyone up. Reset fastest lap again, 44.9 this time. Ooh, it's a bit too wet. Sorry, it's a bit too dry there for Inters at that particular turn.
The gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
Gaining a few seconds a lap on Verstappen. Gap now is 19 seconds. So Verstappen's damage really not helping him. But everyone else getting stuck behind him, they can't actually overtake. It could be time for slicks pretty soon. And because we're at the front, we don't need to take any risks. We can basically wait until other people start pitting and then pit. Such is the advantage that we have.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
It's definitely too dry in Sector 1 though for these Inters. Whoa, 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 whoa. May as well keep going. Take a look at that. Just too much curve, I think. Yep, too much curve. There, the back end went. I corrected, but over-corrected, then tried to go the other way, but it was a little bit too late. So we did knock our front wing. I'm going to box this lap for a set of mediums and the front wing change. Actually no, I'm not, it's still too wet in this final sector for a set of slicks. I'll stay out for probably a couple more laps. Sector 1 is still too dry for inters. Sectors 2 and 3 are about right for intermediates at the moment.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. The car behind's catching you at a rate of about 2 seconds a lap.
No, we're still pulling ahead, Jeff. We had that wobble. But we still have more pace than Verstappen, even with the yellow front wing.
Strategy is available on the MFD. Confirmed.
Oh wait, that was the next lap. Okay, sorry. I thought it was telling me to come in this lap.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I do agree though.
Got that confirmed. Box, we're coming in this lap.
No grip.
Sebastian is in the pits.
Okay, so everyone behind is already boxed, so they're gonna gain time on us. Okay, not actually everyone is boxed. There is me and Sainz still out. And Magnussen.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Vettel is now up to P3 though.
Don't forget, box this lap.
I want to see what tyres these guys have gone on. Yeah, they've all gone soft. Okay, so we're all on the same strategy.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I can't start or turn and none. That was appallingly bad into there, but we should be okay. We're changing the front wing. We had a 20-second gap, let's not forget, so we should be alright.
Release.
I'm actually going to very quickly pour myself a drink. Pour that into there. Put the lid back on. Hope you guys are all enjoying the race, by the way. I am very much enjoying it. Ugh. Where's Vettel? So there's Bottas, and Vettel is getting held up behind the Haas of Magnussen. Nowhere for him to go. Alonso says he's enjoying it. Oh, he's been overtaken by Verstappen. Vettel just got absolutely shone up there. Look at this. He got held up behind the Haas, and Verstappen's just like, thank you very much, I'll take that. Got a nice move there from Verstappen.
to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So we've lost a lot of our advantage, but we still lead. Oh, my control's bugging. What I need.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Okay, so we've got 5.5 seconds now. We lost 15 seconds. The tyres are already up to temperature as well, let's not forget. Heat. Vettel's got back past Verstappen. DRS open. And straight around the outside, fair play to Vettel there, that was a good move. Verstappen is just, interestingly, still hasn't fixed his front wing. Look at that. His front wing is still broken. So Red Bull doing a weird strategy there with Verstappen. Oh crap.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
That 33 they want me to stop. For a set of mediums is what I'm going to say. Valtteri Bottas fast as flat there.
4.0 seconds.
I did say though these guys are going to be faster than me in the dry. We have a wet setup on our car. Just gone purple, we're pulling ahead of Bottas again now. Verstappen has got back past Vettel. Track is very greasy.
That's a new fastest lap for the race.
Bottas is a full half second clear of us there.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
Ooh. Track is getting dry though, let's not forget. 34 forward by Hulkenberg.